try to make it, For me, I'm originally from L.A. and San Francisco, so Vegas has always been home.
Oh,
gotcha.
Yeah, so for me, it's my backyard to play in.
Yeah.
But I've been in San Francisco, L.A., Las Vegas. I did Orlando here because my family retired here, which is one of the reasons I came back.
Right.
Oh, nice.
And by total coincidence, I was here when Prince passed away, and he died on my birthday.
Oh, no.
What? No.
You killed him.
Now, I was going to ask you about that. So
Took his soul.
You were doing the tribute before he passed. And
Yes.
then when he passed, I mean, obviously, when he passes, you're like, business-wise, you're going to be doing better business-wise, but you're a huge fan. What was that day like for you?
Well, first of all, it was definitely, not because I'm a fan, by the way. I mean, I'm very into music in general, but when I think of Prince, by total coincidence, sometimes I think this has been brought on by fate.
No.
Because as I got connected to Prince, I didn't know I looked like him. I was already getting his music.
Okay.
And I was informed I did it as a Halloween competition, and next thing you know, people are mobbing me thinking I was the real deal to perform at that place. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
And then I took it upon myself to force myself to learn to sing and be able to perform as him, really study him down.
That's what I was going to say, Sir Jack. I mean, to look like Prince is one thing, one kind of gift, but to be able to sing like Prince, I mean, he had one of those voices that,
Iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic. It's not like you can just stumble through. So you have to look like him and sound like him. How difficult was that?
Hard. It took me years to get it down. I mean, no lie. I was an average person doing karaoke, and one day, after doing it so many times, people just stopped drinking, and just stared at me. And I think, ooh, I must sound really bad. And when the compliments started coming, I realized, wow, you become part of it so much that it becomes second nature to you. When he died on my birthday, then it becomes super spiritually because I had stopped. Here's something you might not know. I met Prince in person at his house.
That was my next question I was going to ask you. So I'm curious of what he thought about your, your tribute to him. Yeah.
Okay. Here's the interesting part. When I was there, it was for a celebration. He invited a lot of people from San Francisco already knew me from the shows. Yeah. So he was fascinated. Like, who's this guy that looks like me and everybody gets along with everybody? He's not as shy as I am. So all of a sudden, his security calls me up and says, "Hey, the boss wants to interview you." And I'm like, "Who the hell's the boss?" Like, okay, I get it.
Like Prince.
So I go over there, and he goes like, "Wow, that's pretty close." And he goes, "I don't want to be you. I just want to spread your music because I believe you're the Mozart of our entire lifetime, and people will not notice until somebody goes out there and is comfortable enough to talk about it."
Yeah.
Because he's so mysterious all the time.
And what he said?
So he's like, "What do you do for daytime?" And he goes, "Oh, I didn't know how to answer that," because I'm like, "Okay, I'm a Prince impersonator by night and prison officer by day."
You're a prison officer?
I was a correctional officer for years. And
what did he say when you told him that?
He was blown away. He was blown away. So his security comes in the morning like, "God, Prince could not stop talking about you all night with his family." He's like, "Sir Jack this, Sir Jack that." I'm like, You totally left them speechless.
So, Sir Jack, you were a Marine and a prison officer, and you dress up like Prince. And
That's so great. That's what life's all about nowadays.
So, okay, when they said the boss wants to talk to you, and you're going in to talk to Prince, first, what does the room look like? Is he sitting in some throne? Like what was it like?
No, it's not like that. He had us. It's the first time he was going through his period of the rebelliousness, right? This rebelliousness with the company. And
you don't call him Prince. It was the symbol
at the time.
The artist formerly known as Prince. Yeah,
right. And at that time, it was more of he wants to connect directly to his audience. Forget the record companies. He wants to let us know what's really going on.
Right.
So he invited about 3,000. It was the first time he did a really huge celebration for a group of people, and he wanted to open. He opened up his complete home to us.
Yeah.
Paisley Park. I mean, we were sitting there playing ping pong and pool table.
Really?
Yeah, it was that kind of party. I don't know if you saw New Girl, that episode where they're all, it was just like that. It really was like that.
And I mean, obviously it sounds like he was a pretty cool guy.
He was down to earth. Once he got comfortable with you, he was completely
walking
chill.
around the party. Was he just kind of chill, Dan?
The first day he'd hang out like Batman in the towers, and like check it out. If he felt comfortable enough, then he'd make an appearance.
By the way, with us here today, it's Sir Jack. I mean, if you want to see what he looks like, go to our YouTube channel, go to the website, monsters.fm. You can see we're live on YouTube right now, and you're going to want to see, now I got to see your show. It's Friday night. It's at the Abbey, and which is a great venue. My goodness, that's an awesome venue. And so Vince, question for Sir Jack, who is a Prince tribute artist.
You strike me as somebody who actually embodies the entire element of Prince. Could you actually do the interview as Prince?
All right. Let's see.
So Prince, I was wondering, like, you've been known to be with some of the most notorious, some of the most beautiful women in the United States. Who would you, if you had to choose between Vanity and Carmen Electra?
Vanity.
Thank you, Prince.
Just saying.
Vanity.
That's it. That's right.
Hey,
go ahead,
the texting service is checking in, fascinated about the entire thing. They want to know, would you or have you had any plastic surgery to alter your look to become more or look more like Prince?
Okay, here's the interesting part. Once again, like I was saying, I feel like it was fate. The fact that he died on my birthday, the fact that I met him in person and I came full circle with him, that's when I decided to be an original, and I got away from doing Prince tributes.
Oh, did you?
I became a filmmaker, and I started doing my own original music in honor of coming full circle with him.
Oh, got it. Okay.
But when he died on my birthday, I felt like something was spiritual.
He was telling
about it.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so last year, I run into his ex-wife, his first wife, and it was crazy because we became friends.
Wow.
And she's like, you guys are scarily similar spirits.
Yeah.
So there was something about us that was just
Connected.
attached and connected. Yeah.
What is your favorite Prince song to perform?
I think all-time best is Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, I mean, everybody thinks of Purple Rain, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like the one that gets everybody on the dance floor. It's without a doubt is Kiss.
Yeah. What's something about Prince that you think the audience, most people don't know, that you've learned studying him and meeting him and everything? What's something that is that people would be surprised about?
I think the number one thing is most people aren't aware that Prince was 100%, nothing was staged. Everything was who he was. But a lot of people think it's like, oh, he did all this amazing sexual songs. You know, he's come in concert a couple of times. Says there was times that he didn't get no play either.
Right.
Half of those songs he wrote because he was probably dreaming about them.
Right. Savannah, question for Sir Jack, who is a tribute artist who will be at the Abbey on Friday.
So I can't help but notice that you brought your guitar, and I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but if you sang, that'd probably be awesome.
Great
I don't want to put you on the spot.
Really? Here now?
Well, whenever he wants to. You don't have to write this second.
But speaking of the instrument thing, I mean, one of the things about Prince that a lot of people don't know is he played like 25 plus instruments. So did you have to learn to play guitar even in a rudimentary manner where you could just kind of pull it off so people didn't think you were kind of TV playing?
Right. Well, the thing is, a lot of times I don't play on stage. I'm starting to do it now.
Yeah.
Because the reason is my energy level is about not his songs as much as it is who he is as a person on stage.
Gotcha, yeah.
So I bring the energy you used to see him live.
Got
and
it.
like I want to grab you by the and bring you into the party of what he was about.
With the music that you know, too.
Right.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, there was a time before I actually saw one, when I saw a tribute act. I'm like, tribute, that's not good. And I went and I saw a tribute act, and it was
Elton John. Right?
Elton John. What was it called again?
Rocket Man.
It's called Rocket Man.
Right.
And I saw that show, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm never gonna put down a tribute artist again, because there is so much talent to it, and that guy looked so much like Elton John. It was scary, but he didn't try to make you believe. During the breaks, he would talk about how, you know, and is that what you do? Like you're just showing people that it's a tribute to him. You're not trying to fool everyone and think you're him.
Right. Now, here's the situation. There's tribute acts that try to go out there and become the people, right? And a lot of people think that even tribute artists are weird because they're trying to be the person that they're impersonating.
Through and through, even off stage.
Right.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I'm me off stage.
Right.
And when I step into the stage, every single time, I'm like, I bow my head. I said, Prince, it's your spirit time. And I call his spirit to drop on me. I get off the stage.
Okay.
Once I climb on that stage, it's all about his spirit. It's about who he is. It's channeling who he was that magnified the world.
Yeah.
I mean, to think of the level that he's the Mozart of our entire life, musicality, instrumental. I self-taught myself 5-6 instruments because of that.
Wow.
So I can do the drums, I can do bass, I can do, obviously not as good as him.
Yeah.
But the catch is that you're trying to show the essence of who he is on stage.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you met Prince. That's a pretty big deal. But have you met any other celebrities that, because you're in Vegas, so there's all kinds of celebrities there. What other celebrities have you met that have been just flipped out about how good of a tribute you do?
You know what? It was interesting when I was telling you, trying to become a filmmaker originally, and I'm using the name Sir Jack because it's stuck from my music days.
Yeah.
In filmmaking, and I get called into duty, and somebody opens the door, and it's Sissy Spacek.
Oh,
Academy Award-winning
cool.
Sissy Spacek, and she's like, "Hi, Sir Jack, I'm Sissy." I'm like, "No." Did somebody forget to tell me something? And she goes like, "Go check the studio up. Go check the set." So I go to the set, and I had told no one in my film industry about it.
Yeah.
And I go up there, and there's a Prince album up there. She's like, "We heard about you."
That's cool.
Yeah. So basically, she was there for her daughter was going through film school.
Right.
And
She's a musician too, right? The daughter?
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
an artist. And the thing is that they had a party at the end. And I actually performed Prince at the party for her.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
very
so it
cool.
was- yeah.
Well, you know what? Man, just walked in. You got such a great demeanor.
The aura
There's a
about
nice
you.
aura about
Yeah.
you. I feel like if we interviewed Prince, it'd be more weird. Like you seem a lot nicer than Prince probably would have been. But Angel, quickly.
It's pretty awesome. We're getting a lot of text messages of people that have seen your show in Northern California, and they're saying that it was really amazing. And if you want to get tickets, look up the event on Facebook, and you can also go through Eventbrite and purchase your tickets before that because it's $10 in advance and 15 day of show.
Yeah, AbbeyOrlando.com is you can get your tickets in there.
Now, I wanted to say something about that.
Yeah.
When I do Prince, it might be a little different than most people because I try to embody Prince as who he was completely. So a lot of people tend to go to Purple Rain shows and see, the regular hits. What you're going to get is an experience of who Prince was. You don't know if I'm going to show up in the Afro look as he was last seen. So it's always a surprise. The music is always a live version. It might be a 90s version of how he used to do it on stage, or an 80s version, or 2010 version. So the shows are always slightly different, and we bring you music from his whole era.
Very good.
So it's more than just Purple Rain era.
Well, not only do I appreciate you coming in, you're all decked out.
You look
Great.
amazing.
The YouTube people are loving it. You can go to our YouTube channel to see it, and we'll put it up for a little bit. Look at that.
Hey!
Look at that.
Oh my God! How do you have such a perfect body?
Wow,
I don't know. You tell me.
Wow!
That's the body that beat Charlie Murphy in basketball.
Seriously.
Game blouses.
All right. Well, listen, we appreciate you coming in. Tickets are available at the Abbey. Man, just an amazing look. You got to check it out on our website at monsters.fm. Hey, when we come back, we got the Brewmaster series. We got some food up in the house. So we appreciate. Hey, Sir Jack, thank you,
so
buddy.
much, Sir Jack.
No, thank you
Hey,
all.
can they follow you on Facebook?
Actually on www.facebook.com/Sir Jack, SIRJAC. No
All right.
K, never a K.
Thank you so much, buddy. All right, you're listening to the Monsters of the Morning.
Extra time in your kiss.
From the world-famous Daytona Nissan Weather Center,